Hello, this is Cowenleetin, and today I'm going to do a quick little trick tip. Sorry that I couldn't do what I was planning on in terms of trick tips this weekend, but I was just on the computer and I saw that a friend of ours, Longboards for Dummies, asked us to do a trick tip, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a trick tip before this weekend ends, because it's Sunday night. So since it's night, I'm gonna be in my basement again, but I'll try to stop doing these in my basement, try and go outside and do them like real trick tips. Alright, so the Longboards for Dummies wanted me to go over. You wanted me to redo my Nollie Shove trick tip, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Give you a little more in depth how to do the longboard, the Nollie Shuvit. Okay, so if you don't know, Nollie Shuvit is probably one of the simplest tricks you can do on a longboard. It's a very nice beginner trick, and what it is the board spinning a 180 under you, like that. I'll do it coming at you too. So all you're doing is that. So, what this trick we get to do, well, let's go to the foot positions first. So, naturally you're going to want your front foot to be up on the nose of the board, and you're going to want it kind of tilted inward just a little bit, just so you can get that little twist out with your front foot. And then you're going to want your back foot to be like kind of hanging out, twisted outward, just so you can push it around with a meaty part of your foot, like you can push it around with your heel. Then what you want to do when you're doing the trick is you're not really gonna do much. Like, it's not gonna be like the regular shove where you're doing it all with the back foot. With this one, each foot's kind of doing a separate thing. So you're gonna be going and just gonna push down with this foot. Oh, and then swing it around with your back foot. So it's just gonna go swinging around 180. I can't do it without actually jumping. Something you're gonna want to learn to do is 180 pivot. It's very simple. What if you don't know what it is? Just that. So all you have to do is just swing your shoulders and be able to hold that nollie. Is like for 2 seconds. But the main thing to get this is to swing your shoulders. And so once you learn how to do the pivot, all you're gonna have to do is like incorporate what I just told you and just like kind of jump in the middle. So it's at first probably gonna look like that. But once you get better, and depending on what kind of board you're riding, your shuvits will look very different. Like mine, for example, since I ride Tantian, mine are very quick. So this look like that. But if you're riding a bigger board, say like a Bongra or something like that, or just a heavier board like a 9-to-5, your shuvits are you're gonna be more on the board and just do them slower. To do that. To do it slowly, you're going to want to keep your shoulders square. So you're not going to twist your shoulders. You're going to keep your shoulders square and bring it around so it's like a 180, like almost a 90, and then just give it a little tug with push it just a little bit with your back foot, and that'll get you the spin 180. Since this trick will probably be one of your first tricks, your main problem will be kind of just okay. main things I see people doing wrong with this trick is first thing is when they're first learning it, they don't push down at the right time. So you gotta remember to push down and then swing it around, not try and do it all in one fluid motion. It's a step-by-step process. So if you're not doing it step by step, it's gonna not. You're just gonna like jump 180. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna not like that. Your board's not gonna spin, but it will spin down here because I got a dusty ass floor. But you're gonna look pretty goofy because the board's not gonna jump. It's gonna like that. It's gonna push yourself 180. It's the only way to keep that from happening is to make sure you get your backside up before you actually spin the shuvit around. Next thing I see is the landing, and since the trick is probably going to be one of your first tricks you learn, since it's going to be one of the first tricks you learn. Aww. Hold on. I gotta fix Jeremy. Aw. Stop flying downward, dude. There we go. Alright, so the landing, what I see most people doing when they're first learning this trick, and since it's your first trick, landing is gonna be tough. You gotta be going, and you can't get your back foot on the board. So you're gonna be flipping it around good, but you can't get your back foot on. And you just catch it with your front foot. I can't really show you that. I don't know why, but my legs aren't working right, apparently. So but you'll be flipping around perfectly, but you just can't get your back foot on the board like that. See? Well, only way you can fix that is just by keep on practicing and really think about putting this on. Like, cause what you're gonna catch yourself doing is just trying it and not even really trying, just doing the same thing you do over and over again. But you really gotta try and get that back foot on because your foot doesn't want to land on the board. It wants to land on the ground. That's just how your mind works. It's instinct to not land on the board. You want to be safe and land on the ground. So what you have to do is just keep on doing it until you just bypass that instinct and then land on the board. So the only way you can really do it is just think about it. Like, just really try to get that back foot on. Because, and once you get it like the first time, you're gonna get it every single time, as quickly. So, once you get that one time that you get your back foot on, it's gonna start coming really quickly, and that'll be the same with all tricks. Because that'll be probably the only time you have trouble with your back foot, except for when you're doing really big tricks. So, I hope that helped you. Hope this one is better than my previous shuvit trick tip. So, before you log off YouTube, if you haven't already, check out our newest longboard video called Smells Like Spring. It's a nice, fun, chill longboarding one, not many tricks, just like cross-stepping and carving. It's only like a minute long. So, if you haven't already, check that video out. I'll put a link in the annotation as well as a link for Longboard for Dummies. So, goodbye. I love you.